We are now in tornado time, and that's where we talk once a month with members of the Tiffin City Schools and with teachers, with educators, with students. Today we have Melissa Malott, who is the guidance counselor over at the middle school, one of the guidance counselors over at the middle school, and we're going to talk about the Builders Club. We have with us, to our left is Hannah Cooper, which, by the way, Hannah, I used to work with your dad. And he sent me an email this morning saying for me to wish you good luck this morning. So, do you talk as much as your dad?
Depends on the day.
Yeah. And over to our right, we have Corey Meisner, and Corey is a sixth grader or seventh grader?
Seventh grader.
Seventh grader, TMS. And who are your parents?
My parents are John Meisner and Deb Meisner.
Okay. And what do you want to do when you grow up?
I want to be a veterinarian when I grow up.
Good for you. Good for you. What about you, Hannah? What do you want to be?
I really like the weather.
You want to?
I think I'm going to be a meteorologist.
Excellent. Excellent. Good. Boy, I find it always fascinating when kids decide what they want to be when they grow up.
Absolutely. I'm still trying to figure that out.
Did you always want to go in? Did you always want to go into teaching? And
I did. I always wanted to go and work with kids.
At what age did you realize that?
Probably in high school.
Really?
Pretty early on. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, you have you're coordinating this Builders Club, and this Builders Club, as I see it, is a group that meets. They meet 2 times a month at the school, and they really focus on doing activities outside of the school to help people, which I think is a phenomenal program because it teaches kids to give back before they've even reached high school.
Absolutely, absolutely. We really try to focus on the leadership with the kids and building that, and then creating, just that sense of ownership when they go out and they do something in the community and doing different service things. We do different things inside of the school and different things, outside of the, in the community as well. But it's very student led. It's all directed upon what they think is an issue or something that they want to go and they do. So it's very student led.
So, Hannah, tell me some of the things you've done. I know you've worked over at Kiwanis Manor. I believe that's one of the things you did.
Well, we hosted a dodgeball tournament for the Hurricane Sandy victims, and we donated the money to Red Cross to help with that.
So as people came in, did they pay to come in to see it? Or?
Yes, they paid. Well, no, they paid $1 to sign up at lunch. And we did it during intramurals, and if you didn't want to play, you could just donate $1.
Okay, so the kids actually the kids raised the money by deciding whether they want to be in the dodgeball tournament. Okay, and how much did you raise?
We raised about $200.
Holy smokes!
265.
Wow! And then you put that all together and you sent it off to the Red Cross.
Yes, and we had a member from the Red Cross come in and talk to us about it, and then we gave him the check. Isn't
that a good feeling when you present them with a check?
Yes, it is.
Corey, what other things have you been involved with?
You mean like
with the Builders Club?
Yeah,
what
I
other
know,
things?
but well, this year we went to the Salvation Army and we worked on like kids, like those trees you find at like Walmart or Kroger's, and they'll have like kids' names on them around Christmas time who parents can't like afford presents and things,
right?
And you'll get them those, or people will get them those. Well, we worked on like packaging those and stuff at the Salvation Army. We did that last year too.
Excellent. So you helped. And did you ever get a chance to see those presents passed out?
No, we didn't.
No. And you're saying that the kids decide what they want to do. Is there a student who's in charge of it?
Well, Corey's actually our president.
Oh,
yes. I know. And Hannah is our treasurer. So
it figures. Knowing that your father was an accountant, it figures. Yes, a bean counter. What other things have they done?
Besides the Salvation Army, and we did the dodgeball. This year, we have also done.
You created a video.
Yes, during this month of January. It is our School Board Appreciation Month. And we decided to get together with K-Kids, who is basically our group, but at the elementary level. And we just kind of did a video, and Mrs. Zerm, who's in charge of the K-Kids, came in and helped us with the technology part of it, videotaped them doing various things of how they appreciate what our Board of Education does for us. So, and then that was sent to each of the board members.
That's
So,
very nice.
Yes.
As you go through the rest of the year, will you continue to do projects throughout the year?
Absolutely, absolutely, and it's going to be again whatever the kids kind of decide that they want to do. We've gone to we're sponsored by Kiwanis, so we are like a mini Kiwanis. So we've actually gone to Kiwanis Manor in the past and done bingo with them and played bingo with the residents. They got a kick out of that last year.
Did you
guys
learn
did that?
you never fool around with bingo? They take their bingo very seriously.
Very
I
seriously.
did that once years ago, thinking it was going to be fun to call out the bingo numbers. Don't mess with them. They get very upset. What other things do you want to do, Hannah, this year?
Well, I think that, soon when it gets warm out,
Mm-hmm.
I think that we'll be able to do more fundraisers, like maybe with dodgeball, maybe with other tournament games, like outside of, because obviously we're not outside right now, and maybe fun things with soccer, basketball, things like
I would love to get you kids involved with the Bark Park when that gets going. I think it would be wonderful to have you guys come out and do something,
That'd be excellent.
raise some funds for the Bark Park.
That would be very cool.
Yeah, as you, Corey, about to be a vet at some point, right? What other things do you want to do, or as you go through the next few years? Because you still got next year you'll be in 8th grade, so that'll be your last year at TMS.
Well, I think we've talked about volunteering at the Humane Society, doing something with the Humane Society,
Good.
doing a fundraiser for them or something.
Excellent. Yeah, it's that they need all the help they can get.
Yes.
It's a tough job because unfortunately you can't keep all the animals that are there, and that's the really tough part. I would think from a teaching perspective and from a guidance perspective that this certainly is the very beginning building blocks of a lifelong commitment to giving back.
Absolutely. I really want to empower the kids and realize that, they can make a difference, just by doing something very simple, like having a dodgeball tournament can impact greatly, so just by doing something very simple, kind of the pay it forward, type of thing. And once they start to realize, hey, what, it feels pretty good to help somebody out, and then they can kind of continue and grow on from that. So it's very neat.
When I say the term, Hannah, pay it forward, do you know what that means?
No.
No. Okay. That means to give back. That means to always be giving back. Is there a feeling that you get when you help someone out? When you've done the dodgeball tournament, you've been with your other students, but when you're over at Kiwanis Manor, you're working face to face with some of the people. Is there a feeling that you get when you help somebody out?
Yeah, I really like helping people out because it makes me know that I was able to make them better and make their lives better.
Wow. It's a wonderful thing you guys do, and I'm sure as you go through life, you're going to be doing more of this as you get into the high school. And what I find it quite interesting is now at Tiffin University in Heidelberg, part of their requirements are to do this kind of thing on an ongoing basis. That's just, when I was going to college, it wasn't even done.
Right. And it's neat, too, because we've gotten together with the group, our group, who's at Tiffin University before. When we've gone to Kiwanis, they've been there as well. So it's the Circle K group. So it's our group, and we kind of can see them working too. So it's neat to kind of see, we've worked with K kids, all the way up through the college level, and kind of, instilling in them that, hey, you know what, it doesn't have to stop just in middle school. You can continue on, with the Key Club in high school, continue on, in college, and then they're on afterwards.
It's funny, as I'm a member of the Rotary Club, not the Kiwanis, but that's okay. The one thing we notice with new members coming in that are the 30 and unders, they come in wanting to do service projects. Quite frankly, when I was joining that club years ago and other clubs, it was just to join and be a member and do that kind of thing. Now they're actually coming in wanting to do things, and that certainly is a reflection on how they were brought up.
Absolutely. And that's what we want to, like I said, continue instilling in these kids that they can make a difference. Get out there, let's do something, let's empower them, let's make this impactful so that they can make a difference.
And we haven't even talked about the fact that one of the key components seems to be you're teaching them to be a leader. the kids be a leader. I mean, they are going out to help people, and you get that warm, fuzzy feeling, but also
Right.
learning how to lead.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, and I think a lot of times they learn through these, different activities that we do that it doesn't just happen. There's different organizing and planning and things. So sometimes kids will take on little small things. Oh, okay, I'll get, this announcement on, or I'll help out setting up this. So they realize that there's a lot of little mini steps to get to the big production at the end.
Let me ask Corey. Corey, are you, as being the president of the Builders Club, are you one of those people that when something happens and something needs to be done, you're one of those people that say, I'm going to take charge and I'm going to help get this done?
It depends, I guess. I mean, like, it depends on what happens. If it's something where I can get behind the cause and it really, like, I don't know.
But I guess the point I'm trying to make is there are people who want to take charge and go forward, and there's other people who sit back, and that's okay because you need those kind of people too. Is that a fair assumption?
Absolutely.
Let me ask Hannah. Are you one of those people that kind of sits back, and when someone says let's go do it, we go do it, or are you one of those people that take charge and starts off the project?
Well, I don't really organize the project. I kind of help put ideas into it. I don't really like taking charge and deciding what we're going to do.
So you're a worker bee. See, we have the queen
Yes.
bees or king bees, and we have the worker bees.
Absolutely.
So
which
you'd
we
be
need
a
them
worker
all.
bee, in which you got to have worker bees. If you have all king bees, nothing gets done.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, we appreciate you coming on this morning. Everything going well at school? Everything having fun?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Have you used the new iPads that our club bought for you guys?
Oh yeah, my science class. I mean, I don't even know if the other classes get to use them because my science class has them every day. I mean, we do.
The technology, as you know, this is a station that's on the net, and the technology in textbook technology is absolutely drop dead phenomenal. It will change the course of the way you teach.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And to think that you could actually no longer have to carry 10 books in your backpack and you just carry one iPad, that's pretty. That rocks. Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah. Thanks very much for coming on.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Thank you.
Corey Meisner, who's a 7th grader at Tiffin Middle School, Hannah Cooper, who is a 6th grader at Tiffin Middle School, and Mrs. Malat from Tiffin Middle School, the guidance counselor. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you.